Okay, so good afternoon. In today's class, uh, we are we are reading about chromat chromaticity diagram, and for chromaticity diagram, it is usually a part of computer graphics and multimedia. So inside that chromaticity diagram, we are having some slides about that. इसके बारे में हम देखेंगे कि क्रोमेटिसिटी डायग्राम एक्चुअल में है क्या और इसको क्यों बनाया गया है. सो here inside that we are having to represent the uh, other two dimensions of colors. It is usual to first define chromaticity coordinates, and that are x, y, and z, and then plot y against x. So by that we are getting an equation. That is what that is what we are getting an equation inside that, and that equation is uh, x equal to, and that is what x equal to x upon x plus y plus z, y equal to y upon x plus y plus z, and z equal to z upon z x plus y plus z. So these are the three equations we are getting. Then after we are moving to the next slide. What is that? It is the type of chromaticity diagram we are having. Inside that chromaticity diagram, we are having X chromaticity. Sorry for that. I have to use a pointer, but not given in. Getting the spotlight. Are you getting my point? So here in that we are having what? Something. So here is the spotlight. Okay, got it. But this will be there. So in this chromaticity diagram, we are having uh, x coordinates at here on the x-axis, and y chromaticity coordinates on the y-axis. Okay, got it. So on the x-axis we are having x chromaticity coordinates, and on the y we are having y chromaticity coordinates. And this is the type of chromaticity diagram. Okay, we are having this chromaticity diagram, and in that we have got some radiation types. What are the radiation types inside that? That is a type A, B, okay, C is there, and D in between E and C, okay, and E here and here. So if we are looking at that, this curve, it is Plakian locus black body radiation. Okay, it is Plakian locus black body radiation. Okay. So here we are having onside to the x point on 1.0 coordinates, and on some above on the y coordinates we are having a point. Here is red is located, so it's a pure red. Okay, and on some point here is green. On this coordinate we are having green, and at this coordinate we are having blue. On some 0.2 on beside 0.2, 0 to 0.2, in between 0 to 0.2, and this green is uh, in between 0.2 from the x-axis, and from the y-axis it is above 0.8. So I think you got it. These are the primary colors in uh, in the in the chromaticity diagram, and red is a primary color, green is a primary color, and blue is a primary color. So in between these three colors, there are many of the colors that can be formed, and if we are having some small coordinates in between this, so we got particular each and every colors coordinate, as usually we are looking forward toward it. So A is what? A is tungsten at 2856 K. Okay, so 2 from here, if we are getting the coordinates, so it will get 2000, and at bit sorry, in between 2000 to 3000, there is A is placed inside that, and that is a tungsten at 2856 K. Okay, 2856 K, between 2000 to 3000, it is a point A, that is tungsten. Okay, and B is direct sunlight, that is 4870 K. B is between 4000 to 6000, in between 4000 to 6000, and it is 4807 70 4870 K, and it is a direct sunlight. Okay, and after that it's a C point, overcast sunlight, that is equivalent to 6770 K. Okay, and D, it is 65 daylight, that is 6504 K, and end point is E, that is E marks equal energy. I think you got it. And in the next slide we are having uh, some more uh, data. So from the equation 3.19, that is what was that? That was from the equation 3.19. One second, I make it downside. So I think so you can catch me with this pointer, making it downside. So from the equation 3.19, we are having what? X plus y plus z equal to 1 for all colors. Okay, for all the colors we are having this equation. If it is therefore only necessary to quad two of the chromaticity coordinates. Okay, and this can of course be plotted on a normal two-dimensional graph. That is also clear, and this can be plotted on the two-dimensional graph, normal two-dimensional graph. So it can also be shown that x and z can easily be calculated from x, y, and y. Okay, capital Y. X and Z can be easily calculated from x, y, and capital Y, the value of capital Y. Hence, the latter set is an acceptable form of specification and coordination of Y values, and plots of Y against X should cover all possible colors. Okay. And a plot of Y against X is called a chromaticity diagram. Such a plot is shown in figure 3.7. We have viewed 3.7. This is the figure. Okay. And in which the spectrum colors are plotted. So in between that, all the spectrum color are plotted. Cleared? Got? समझ में आया सभी को?